Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm so excited to be here. Ecamm Live, a platform that I use and love, and I've used it for so many years. They have just released dual mode, and I want to walk you through it. I want us to sit together, learn together, and I'm going to show you how it works and why you should be using this. And I'm also currently testing it as we're live right now. So hopefully, I'm showing up both vertically on YouTube and horizontally, like in the short speed. And hopefully, I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. I also set it up so that I can see how that works. I'm testing it out live with you guys because I love doing these kind of interactive things. And so I'm really excited to be here. If you are here, say hello, 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 friends. I'm so excited. There's so many reasons why you would want to use this. And so for me, I feel like when I think about how I want to present my brand online, when I think about my workflows, when I think about pushing content out there, being consistent with my content, there are a few things that I like to think about. So the coolest thing is with Ecamm Live, I'm able to do all of those things, and I'll explain to you exactly how. So if you're here, tell me that you are. Say hello. Let me see if I can find my comments, y'all. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hello, guys. Hi. It's so good to see you guys. Okay, this is dope. I've been waiting for this for a couple of years. Me too, Migs. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bridget, girl, let me see if girl, go. It is when I tell you, I'm so excited. And if you're on YouTube and you're watching, I would love to know, like, where are you? Are you on YouTube? Are you on Instagram watching? Are you on YouTube Shorts watching? Are you on Longs? Thank you, Bridget. I appreciate you. Hey, Tamika. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. What's today? It's Thursday. Yes, I just got out of meetings, but I wanted to test this with you guys because I feel like this update is such a game changer, especially for us people who are either on different platforms or we want to test different platforms to see where our audience is. Like where am I getting the most people interacting, watching, all of the things. And so for me, live streaming is one of my biggest priorities this year. You guys know I've been live streaming for 10 years, okay? And so when it comes to quality and putting great content out there, this tool has helped me the most, right? Hey Jane, hi. Oh my gosh. Miss J So's, hi, I have not used Ecamm yet. You should. But I want to also be sure to say Ecamm is Mac specific. One, that is my first announcement. So Ecamm is Mac specific. I have something else for you if Ecamm is not, if you have a Windows computer and stuff. We'll talk about that another day. Also, the second thing I want to mention is this is on beta. So it's not all the way public yet. I think it's going to be all the way public in February, but you can still download the beta and you're able to test it out. Nikki, happy new year, love. How are you? All right. And yes, you need to test it out because it is fire. Okay, so my question is, how does it look on your end? I'm going to show you guys how it looks on my end. If you want to see my full screen, I want you to make sure that, y'all, I see a troll already. This short speed on YouTube, the trolls are here, okay? And so I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna ignore him. However, if you want to see my full screen and how it looks, I'm going to take you behind the scenes, but you got to go onto YouTube. Even though while we're on this live, I'm going to try to build a view on my short speed. So we're gonna try to do it together. Jane said Ecamm is fire. It is, Jane. It is. Let me also fix my comments, y'all. So I love when I could put up comments. And let me just organize that so you kind of see it on both. So you kind of see those comments. This is why I love using tools like Ecamm Live because we're able to do all of this, right? Ecamm is fire. It is such an amazing tool, and they just keep improving it and updating it and all that jazz. Miss J Sue says, I have the standard license, so let me know if I need to get the upgrade. Honey, let me tell you, I don't know if you're on Instagram, so I have all my links there. I think it should be available to everyone, but I'm going to be sure to check that for sure. Thank you so much. Oh, I could tell that my stream is showing up on the short speed because I'm seeing comments like, this is AI, you're so pretty, all of the things. But yes, so I know that it's showing up on the short speed. So here's the thing. Let me explain my workflow to you guys. So, what I would do is on YouTube, I would have my videos that were regular 16 by 9, which is how you see your videos on YouTube. And on Instagram, I would make sure this was my workflow or my thought process with the system itself and the strategy for the content. So, um, I'm getting a lot of AI accusations. This is not AI, y'all. I am a real person. Okay. However, so when I think about YouTube, I love repurposing my live streams. I want to make sure that I am getting the most out of my content. People are getting the most out of my content. I want to make sure of those things, and so I would go live and I would do 16 by 9 because I'm able to repurpose it. If I want to, I'm able to chop it up. I'm able to make, short YouTube videos from it. There's so much I can do. I can rip the transcript, write a blog post, write a newsletter. I can do so many things with the actual long form video. The other thing is, when I record on Ecamm, I would get that long form video. And the cool thing is that I would have that high quality version of it. So if I wanted to edit it, chop it up, repurpose it, I could do that. When you stream to Instagram, you don't really have all of those capabilities. And so that's the thing. Also, with YouTube, I could repurpose my long form videos as well. Right. So that's the cool thing. I could repurpose my long form videos, and I can retitle it, put a thumbnail, all of those things. And so that's the really, really cool thing about having a long form video for YouTube. But of course, I have my people over on Instagram, and I would be like, wait, I want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my stream by also showing up on Instagram. So Ecamm had a vertical zone, and I could put that vertical zone on, and it would show me on my computer like where I would have to stay, right? So I would have to stay within the vertical zone to make sure that you guys can see me over on Instagram. And so, that would work. But of course, like different things are happening. I want to show you guys comments. I want to connect with you guys. I want to do different things. And so, I wanted to make sure that I could be able to do those things, but I still worked with what I had on Ecamm. Now we have dual mode. And because I teach and things like that on YouTube, sometimes I do intensives or workshops. I have a 3-day intensive coming up next week. If you don't know, we're talking about live streaming. I'm rebuilding my live show, and I'm going to build my live show along with you guys. So this is actually like perfect timing for this to happen. But usually, what happens is when I am creating in this way, I love to screen share sometimes, y'all. And so in Ecamm, I can set up a scene that looks different. So on YouTube, I can just share my screen and show you. On Instagram, you guys would miss everything or the full experience because, I wouldn't be able to screen share effectively. It would be really restrictive in what I could do. And so let me know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down because I'm seeing more trolls than you guys right now. And they're going in. It's so crazy. Let's just take a break for a minute. It is so interesting. I'm getting all the accusations right now. They're calling me out my name, all the things. But I just heard my glasses are ugly. I'm not even going to pay attention to you guys. But the cool thing is that because I'm here, I know that I am on the short speed. And so when we think about the short speed on YouTube, discoverability is there. You're going to get access to more people, and someone might scroll by. That might be someone that didn't have in your ecosystem before, and now they're in your ecosystem now. So because of the comments that I'm getting, I am on that short speed, baby. I see it. Okay. I see the comments. So I know that we are there. And so I could see that the discoverability. And Meg said there's lots of trolls in the shorts. They're there. But I don't care. So that's the other thing. You got to remember that when you are doing this and you're doing this work, that's going to be a part of it. So let me just make sure that I am sizing this perfectly so that you guys can see. And I'll take you behind the scenes to show you like how I'm doing this. But it's so cool that you guys can see, what it looks like as well. But yeah, so you're going to get that. That's going to be a part of what's going on. But you got to be able to ignore that. And then the cool thing is, Bridget said, I can't comment on your YouTube horizontal. I wonder, really? That is interesting. That's interesting, and that's why we gotta test these things out because I can give them that feedback if that is something that is happening. Thank you for that, Bridget. So, you're able to see the things that are actually happening, and let me see. So yeah, that's I really wanted to share that with you guys. I lost my train of thought there. That is what happens on live. But yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna pay attention to the people that don't want to be in my ecosystem. I'm going to pay attention to the people that I might find on this short and sweet. So when you're doing this work, it's going to happen, but such is life, right? And so Miss J So said, I can see your YouTube comments on my IG. Really? Are you able to see my YouTube comments? That's interesting. Are you seeing it on my screen because I'm putting it up on the screen, or are you seeing it on Instagram? Because I feel like that would be impossible. But yeah, I want to know. Okay, so Meg said I've commented on both your YouTube feeds. Okay, okay. Bridget, girl, maybe you need to check that out. What's happening there? So I love using tools like these because of my workflow and the ways that I want to repurpose. You guys know I always tell you whenever I'm on live, I feel like that's the most rich content you get out of me because it's not like I'm not overthinking, it's not premeditated, I'm not scripting, I'm not thinking about all of the things. Like whenever I'm on live, like the content that comes out of this is rich. And it's the same way for you, especially when people are talking to you, asking questions, and you're kind of able to do that as well. You get the most authentic version of yourself on live streams. And I feel like that could be scary for some people, but it's so perfect. Okay, so let me see. Uh, okay, I am. Okay, great. Lord, y'all should see these comments. Okay, so it's saying open panel. However, it's not allowing. That is interesting. Bridget, are you on mobile or are you on a desktop? Because that could be something that is happening as well. Okay. I saw the one you put up on the screen. Gotcha, Miss J. So this is why this is such a beautiful thing because on Instagram, you can stand out by doing things like this. Simple things like this, people will see you. And that is so cool. I have to laugh at these comments. Okay, Migs is on his computer, his or her. Migs, Migs. I'm sorry. Okay, Bridget found it. Okay, cool. Um, Lord, y'all, this is so good. Give me all the engagement, YouTube, because the comments are they're good. They're good. They're good. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Bridget, are you in there? Hey, Leela. Hey. It's so good to see you. Um, okay. All right, let's get back on track because these comments. Listen. Okay, so now that we've covered like why I want to use this, right? Or why I would want to make sure that I have horizontal and vertical video and I'm able to do all of that. For me, it is really, really helpful with my workflow, like I mentioned before, and the longevity of my content. I can turn the transcript into carousels. I can turn it into, shorter reels, posts. I can do so many things with it. And I like to be intentional about that. But I also do a lot of screen sharing and screen sharing work. So I'm going to take you guys on the back end of Ecamm so that you can kind of see, right? It's so cool to see. Hi, everyone on IG. It's so cool to see you guys here. Okay, so I am actually going to set up my screen so that we can do that together. And then I'm going to see if I can set up a screen for us, right? I keep the engagement coming, trolls. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. It is so good. Okay, so I'm going to head into Ecamm live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on um, demo mode so that you can see it. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the back end. So I'm going to turn on live demo mode. You're going to be able to see the back end of my screen. Hopefully you can. If you guys can let me know in the comments if you are seeing it, that would be so awesome. Okay, wait. I'm gonna get on there. Okay, y'all see my little cheesy screensaver. I need to change that. But it's the beach. I mean, we all love the beach, right? Okay, so I can see how this looks on both places or spaces. Hold on, let me see. This is so cool because I can really test with you guys. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm. It is cool. Hey, Linda. Hey, y'all. You guys are so cool. Okay, so let me see. If I go into screen share, then I'm going to be able to just show you guys all the things that are happening on my end, right? So actually, no, that is interesting. Hold on. Let me see. I would hate that I'm not able to. Maybe I can't, guys. Hold on. Uh, okay, wait. Let me see if I can figure this out because I should be able to share it with you guys. If not, I will also record an official video sharing this, but I feel like I should be able to, which is the thing about live streaming, right? Like there's all the things. Uh, 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 You guys are, y'all, some of y'all are still here, the trolls. Like, why are you guys still here? Why are you still here? Like, what is so interesting about this live stream? Like, scroll to the next one if you don't like what I'm saying. Um, Hold on, guys. Let me see. Bridget, this is so amazing. We all started looking for solutions, so I completely get it. Let me see what you guys are seeing on Instagram. Yeah. 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can see myself on IG. If I can see like what I'm seeing, that would be awesome. And then I can see if I can actually take you guys behind the scene. Behind the scenes. Yes, you can see my screen. Y'all can tell me that. Yes, you can. Okay, cool. So this is literally what it looks like. So you guys can see both sides. So let's kind of build this scene together. Okay. If you're watching and you haven't said hello, say hi. Say hi, y'all. Okay, so you guys are seeing my screens. Okay, so here is the kind of thing that I would want to, let me go find a comment. Okay, so Bridget just said this is dope. So if you look on my screen, you can see that on IG, I am actually able to move this around. And so I can resize my comments for Instagram versus YouTube. You couldn't do that before. So if I'm on YouTube, I can make this longer and actually center it nicely for YouTube, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to be the way that I was doing it on Instagram. So on Instagram, I would have to have it in the set. When I was doing like both on one stream, I would have to do both, right? So that means I would have to put it at the middle or center. Now I can do YouTube on the side here because that's the experience, the viewing experience on YouTube. And I'm able to do, Instagram in its own place or the shorts feed on YouTube in its own place or space, right? So that is the cool thing about it. Let me see. Why do I need 2 frames? Because I am streaming to 2 different feeds on YouTube. I'm streaming horizontally to YouTube and I'm streaming vertically on YouTube as well. So I'm on the shorts feed and I'm also, this is going to be on my YouTube channel. It's going to be an official video on my YouTube channel and it's streaming vertically on Instagram. The other cool thing, guys, is that I'm also able to, if you think about it, right? Let me just get out of live demo mode for a little bit. If you think about it, the other cool thing is I am also able to record this way. So let's say you are creating content and you want to repurpose content. I think a lot of us struggle with that, right? Like being able to actually like take parts of our YouTube videos and post them. Yes, you could edit after, but I think this is such a cool thing as well, that we are able to record in this way. I am a workflow person. And workflows are really important to me, and being able to do things like this is really important. The next thing that I do want to say is now, Ecamm continues to turn me into a fanboy. I love it. So the other thing that I love is that now I'm looking at my video on Instagram and I can see the quality that is showing up. And what I do want to say about that is, and I'm going to move this up a little bit because I feel like it's kind of close to the bottom of the screen. So hopefully you guys will see that I move the comments up a little bit. What I love is that when they did this dual mode, I believe they made it so that you show up in a higher quality on Instagram. And so that was something else that was a bit of a struggle because sometimes my Instagram videos would not look as clear or crisp as my YouTube videos. So that is something that's really interesting too, because Instagram compresses our content a lot. And so that is something that you want to think about when you are doing something like this. Let me see. Let me tell y'all, it's taking me everything not to flip people off in these comments, but it's good. I'm learning. Right now, I am on fire inside. Like, but this is good. Okay. Miss J Sue says, okay, the short speed was crazy. I didn't know live on YouTube Shorts. You could go live on YouTube Shorts too at the same time. This is something new that YouTube is also doing, Miss J Sue. So yes, it's something that YouTube is also rolling out. And like I said before, it's kind of like YouTube, your channel where you have your larger video, your 16:9 is for your people to find you, but on the shorts feed, like, new people will find you, which is why they're cutting up in the comments, right? Um, but yeah, overlays YouTube chat. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, that could be yeah. It's so good that I can laugh at myself. Let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Listen, if you are on YouTube, it's wild, okay? Like wild. Okay, I think that when I overlay my comments there, it's showing up. Let me see. Leela said, listen, they are going in. I think when I have my comments over there, it's showing up, it's covering the actual YouTube feed, which is so good. So to let you know, I'm also using my phone to kind of see, because you need to pay attention to that too, right? You need to pay attention to like whatever elements that I'm putting on my screen, is it going to affect like how platforms are naturally built, right? So I'm also going to look on YouTube. So I love that I was able to see on Instagram. Leela, it has been an influx of foolishness, girl, but the foolishness will pay you if you do it right. Let me see. Okay, so mm, you guys are hilarious. Also, if you are here and you're enjoying this live stream, please give me a like so that other people can see it. I would appreciate that so much. Okay, so I'm seeing myself on the long feed, which, yeah, but I don't know how to find myself on the shorts feed. How are you guys doing that? Okay, I think I found the shorts feed now. Okay, so this is the funniest thing, and it's so cool because I also, oh, let me see when I put a comment up what happens. So I also use, okay, I'm looking for, uh, sir, I do not wear non-prescription glasses. Yeah, I should start blocking them. Okay, I'm trying to see where it shows up on the YouTube Shorts feed because this is helpful. So because it's in the chat, so this is another thing. Because my comment that I'm putting on my screen for you guys, so you should be seeing Bridget on the screen right now, because like the shorts feed is blocking so I could see putting it up here, like how that would be better or make a difference so that you can still see the comments and what people are saying, but you can also still see the comments that I am highlighting. So it's really about learning as we go along, right? I am laughing. Okay, I can see this going down a bit. I can see myself making this a bit smaller. Bridget, thank you for your comment because I'm able to kind of use it to navigate. Okay, and then I feel like the long form one is good where it is. I'm gonna keep looking to see what that looks like. Um, that above is not visible. Okay, I think I fixed it, y'all. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. What do the trolls think? Okay, so what I was gonna say also is that I teach camera confidence, right? And so it's so cool to see this, like, because I know that this could be triggering for some people. When I say this, like, the short speed, people seeing the trolls, because usually when I coach people, the thing that people are most afraid of is two things, like what will people say? Especially people people you don't know. And so I'm on the short speed right now, testing with you guys, and I'm able to see it. Thank you, Zach. Thank you so much. That was so helpful of you. I'm seeing people on the shorts feed on YouTube, and they're saying things. For me, I it's hilarious. Actually, it's very funny. But I can see how this can stop someone or intimidate someone. And so now, obviously, slightly above, more up. Okay, I'll test that out. The cool thing is that I'm able to actually see. Uh, Hold on, let me see. Okay, slightly above, more up. Let me know if that is what you're referring to. Slightly above, more up. I think that's what you said. So I just changed it. I'm gonna keep fixing it, and it's cool because I can always look back at this and see like where it should go. And thank you for y'all doing this with me as well. Um, yeah. YouTube is hilarious. Okay. Anyway, my test was to see like all of this. Like, okay, are we going to be able to get more discovery and for people to find us on the short speed? Are we going to still get that high quality longer form video that I'm able to repurpose in different ways later on? Am I still able to create on Instagram in a way where my content like this still looks amazing? Because I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to, create and repurpose and also create in a way to where I'm also able to do different things, especially when I'm screen sharing. I don't think I could do that with you guys on the live. I don't know why, but I'm also going to upload a formal video about this because I think it is such a game changer, especially for us who want to be on different platforms and we're just not interested and all the shenanigans. Thank you so much for the likes, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much. I feel like a troll or two gave me a like as well, and thank you for that. Um, but let me see. Girl, what you talking about? Y'all don't want to fire me up in these comments. Um, yeah, listen, it's funny. Anyway, okay, so Miss J. Suze is asking a really good question. Miss J. Sos, I don't know why I say Suze. So we can do live on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, and IG all at once with Ecamm. I'm new to live on Ecamm, Miss J. Suze. Yes, you can. Okay, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have a MacBook? Are you in the Mac ecosystem? If you are in the Mac ecosystem, then the answer is yes, right? So that's one thing that you do want to pay attention to. I feel like I want to make my um, thing a little bit bigger on YouTube. Oop, we lost the comment. I'm going to put the comment back up so that you guys can see it. Also, yes, like I don't think I'm looking for a place to put my comments better on YouTube. And I'm going to keep testing and trying this, but you can. Yes, you can absolutely. And so that's what I love about it. Um, oh, the trolls are fighting. The trolls are fighting in the comments now. Listen, like y'all are hilarious. Okay, let me see what else. Um, I don't know why y'all think I'm wearing fake glasses, but okay. I searched your name and forgot how to spell it. It's Xayli. Okay, drag it down a little on YouTube. Okay, so Zach, are you watching both feeds? that is interesting. um, let me see. Let me see. I guess this could do it, right? Thank you, Zach, for all of your help. I wasn't sure if you were a troll at first or not. Okay. But now Greg is saying don't lie to her. So Zach, are you lying to me? Oh my God, this is hilarious. If you're in the shorts feed right now and you're in my usual ecosystem, it is hilarious. Okay. But to anyone looking to start out, don't let these people discourage you because they're not doing anything with their lives. They're on a YouTube live stream at 2:49 p.m. Well, where I am, that's the time. And they've been on here for a while, committed to this live stream. Okay. So, and I'm sure that they're not doing it for themselves alone. They're doing it for other, they're on different live streams trolling. So that is hilarious in that. Nikki said, yeah, that short speed is different. And it sure is. Like what like why are you here? What- you don't have nothing to do? Why are you here? Okay. Miss Jaso said that's how I saw you on the shorts. How did you see me on the shorts? Wait, am I missing something? Let me see. Uh, but normally just okay, hold on. I gotta go back up. If you type in the chat, it's out of frame. Hmm. Y'all are fighting like crazy in the comments. Okay. If you type in the chat, it's out of frame. Ah, really? Okay, now I gotta go look. I feel like we got the short speed comment placement on lock now, y'all. Now I gotta like, what are you saying about YouTube? Now I gotta figure out YouTube. You know, like, um, well, so let me tell you something, Mr. Changed Leaf. Let me give you a little time, a little airtime. I love glasses that are outrageous. If you look at my channel, that's what you will see. And you said, um, exactly. You said, I like your glasses, right? Is that what you said? I was like, what kind of person wears those glasses in public? Your glasses, he said, your glasses stopped me in my tracks, so that's why I'm here. Right. And you said, what? So this is the beauty of things like this curiosity. You're here and you have been here for a while, whether you've been arguing with everyone or not. Like, you've been here. So, you know, uh, I am vertical on. I'm vertical. Yes, Leela. I think I'm vertical on shorts. Yes. Okay. Leela is just now seeing it. Yes. So I'm vertical on shorts and on YouTube, on my general YouTube page or YouTube channel, in which this will be repurposed. I'll package it up and all of that jazz. And I'm so glad that I'm here doing this with you guys because I'm learning so much. And I'm also about to record this. I want to record this video, you guys, because I need to unbox this camera and I have not unboxed it yet because I want to talk to you guys about if you should get it or not. But yes, okay, so Leela, you're just seeing both sides, right? You have you have kept me. You know what, sir? Thank you for being here. You know what I realized? Yeah. Okay, I have kept you engaged. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, Miss J. Sue says, I have a Mac and a standard Ecamm license. Okay, let me go see what the standard license. Sorry, y'all. I am laughing at the Zach, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all of your help, Zach, because you really helped me figure out placement of like where my little comments are gonna stay when I upload them. Okay, let me check on that for you, Miss J. Suze. I'm gonna check on like if you let me see. because you want to know about standard, like if you would have it. So you should, I think so, but let's see because I have not looked at pricing in a bit. Um, okay, 4K streaming, no. Hmm. In-app comment stream, widget overlays. That's a good question. I think you should have it. I think you should have it. But Pro is only $32 a month. I think I'm on Pro, but you should. I don't see why not, but I could see why not as well. I'm like, I don't see why not, but I could see why not because this is so good. My husband is asking, which camera are you on for this? I am currently using the Sony a6100. It's an older camera, guys. I still love it. I have two of them. So I'm using the Sony a6100 and I'm also using a very wide angle lens. So my lens is, I think, 11 millimeters. And it is a f1.8, which means I get that blurry background. But I'm also very close. I love this lens because I'm also very close to the camera. I have a new smaller setup and I have my larger setup back there and I recorded a new masterclass for you guys about my smaller, more intimate setup, which is this one. I like this one because we could get handsy. We can get up close, we can get a little personal, we could upset the trolls, have them in an uproar. I like that. But I'm on the Sony a6100. Miss Jesus, I'm not sure if you are if they but you can still download this. Just Google Ecamm beta, it will come up and you can test it out. You should be able to. Okay, so let me see. Wait, who is You know what? I'm missing out on the drama in the comments and I don't like it. I want to see what's going on. Okay. Okay, bye, change leaf. You're leafing now. Bye. Good luck with those glasses. Thank you. They brought me you here today. I am a lucky girl. Okay. I love how you can do, yes, the comments just make it so much more engaging. And I love that I'm also able to, especially when it's a question and I'm answering the question, I really love that part as well. What are we doing right now? We're speaking about Ecamm Live. We're speaking about how Ecamm Live has this new thing called dual mode. If you're a streamer, Ecamm Live would be perfect for you. If you are a creator and you want to get into live streams, Ecamm Live is perfect for you. And so for me, I am streaming to different platforms. I'm streaming right now on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. On YouTube, I'm on the larger horizontal 16:9 format, and I'm in the shorts feed, which is why a lot of you guys are here today and we are bonding. We're having fun together. I'm roasting you, you're roasting me. We're having a good time. And so, on Instagram, I am vertical. On Facebook, I think I set it to vertical, and you can do all of that. I will upload a detailed video later. I thought I could do all of that with you guys on the screen, but I don't think I can. I hope I answered your question of what are we doing right now. Okay. Um, Gotcha, Zach. Thank you so much. I'm about to go be a potato in a little bit too. And yes, you're right. You look very sharp on Instagram Live. So this is the thing, Miss Jesus, because they've made this shift or change or whatever they did on the back end, this magic that we're having the opportunity to experience. It does seem higher quality versus before when I used to go live on Instagram, and I think it's because even though I was going live in 4K, the quality would be compressed so much. So me on Instagram right now is chef's kiss. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not mad at this. Like I could see I'm launching my live show, relaunching my live show this year. So if you're interested in launching or relaunching your live show or launching a live show, you want to be here next week. I'm doing a 3-night intensive, a 3-day intensive. It's going to be so good. We are actually going to deep dive what it takes to have a successful live show in 2026 and beyond, right? I've been teaching this for years, so don't miss out. But yeah, I really see that change on Instagram. So can't you block the trolls to protect your audience from seeing the comments as well as yourself? We don't care about them. they're actually boosting your streams because they're commenting, Miss Jesus. Um, we don't care about them. You cannot. So that is not an Ecamm issue. That's more than likely a YouTube issue. I can. So the cool thing though on Ecamm, if it's getting too like rude, I could ban them, right? So I can actually hit ban right in Ecamm, and I won't see them again. So but I don't care. And I advise you to practice to build that muscle of not caring as well. You can. I don't care. If it gets crazy, and it got crazy today, but I don't care. So I'm not gonna let that stop me. And I don't want you to let it stop you either. Right? So think about it like that. I bet you get it a lot, but you're a gorgeous miss. Hope you're having an awesome day. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That is so, so kind of you to stop by and share something like that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Zach, what do you mean by dual screen me? I'm confused. Okay, yes, there is a bit of a delay on the stream, but I don't think that you guys are experiencing it. Let me know if you are. Hello, Lavita. Okay, right now I am not using the DJI. I have the DJI. Do you want to see how the DJI would look if it was on the stream? Let me know and I will test it for you right here. I do have it right next to me, friend. But it's not what I'm using right now. Let me know and I will do that. But I'm not using DJI right now. Right now, I'm using my A6100. It's a Sony camera and an 11 millimeter lens, f1.8. It is so good. This combination, chef's kiss. Um, I don't know what the topic is, but girl, you are thank you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the live stream. And I appreciate you for coming through, watching, and leaving a comment, a kind comment, because we love kind comments around here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can ban people directly from here. And so, but I feel okay, so this is my thing, you guys. I feel like if I spend time trying to ban people, I won't be able to give my best to the people that are on the live stream. I won't be able to focus on what I'm teaching and, like sharing and all of that. And so for me, that's not what I'm interested in. And P.S. Before we get off, I will share with you a few things that I learned today while doing this live stream because I feel like that could be really helpful. Because I'm already thinking about things that I would do differently next time, especially as it pertains to, just everything that we have going on here. However, if I spend time trying to monitor the comments and ban people, where is that going to get me? A little hack, however, is if I want to pay attention to you and talk to you and share a thought and I don't want it to be interrupted, I just hide the comments for a few minutes and then I'm able to flow. And then my brain is like, oh, I don't even know what's going on in the comments. And then when I'm done sharing my thought, I can open back up the comments and see what you guys are saying. Leela, I'm so glad you will be in the building. We'll be on YouTube. I am going to see if I can set it up to stream on Instagram as well. But y'all know when I teach. So it's going to be very good. I cannot wait. Okay, let's see. Hello, do you know this country? I do know about Belgium. I don't know a lot. Okay, so I am not wearing a Samsung ring. I'm actually wearing an Aura ring. I just have on a simple Aura ring, and I really love it. What rings are you guys wearing? Okay, so let me see. Miss J So says Ecamm wanted double money just to do two camera in a Zoom. It was crazy. Okay, let me talk you guys through the way that I make a decision about a software, right? Because I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with. And I get it. Like, I mean, them wanting double the money to do two camera in Zoom. Yes, I get it. So when I am making the decision on a platform or a tool, like, do I need this tool or do I want this tool? I like to think about how can I flip it? Like if I have two cameras in a Zoom, is it going to make my workflow easier? Is it going to make things easier for me as a creator? Can I use it to garner more attention and in turn make more money? That's how I think about it, you know? So I start looking at those things. Like for me, this, I'm paying for it because it's like, oh, you know, I'm able to get on live and stream to 3 different audiences at the same time, interact with people, connect with people. And if I keep this up, it's going to compile. My results are going to compile, right? So if I have to pay for something like this, I'm like, all right, I'm going to pay for it. I think I already had Pro, so you know it's going to be available. But that is how I think about like if I'm going to invest in something or not. And so for you, if having 2 cameras on your Zoom is not going to make a difference for you, I get it. Like don't. But I think also a lot of times when we think about things like that, we're not thinking about like what is it going to do for me, kind of thing, right? Like, if that makes sense. Okay, so Zach is asking dual screen you can with chat separate. What do you mean? Zach, I am losing you in the like I'm lost. I'm seeing one chat for everything, if that's what you're asking. So I don't see 2 different chats. The only thing that I do see on my screen is I see if you're commenting from YouTube or Instagram, I'll see the icons. Okay, so um, Elle said that, ooh, wait, vertical monitor to the side. Okay, with chat separate. Well, you. You're not going to be able to use a vertical monitor to the side because the view you have, it has your long video and the your vertical video in one kind of tile, but you can move the other windows with chats and stuff onto different like monitors for sure. So yeah, that's what I would say. Girl, don't come here with that. Don't get me riled up. Okay. L said, "Ooh, thank you, L. I selected the wrong one." Okay, so L wants to see how the DJI looks. All right, so first of all, I have my DJI right here. Of course, I have like a little magnetic. Hold on, y'all. Let that focus. I have it plugged in. I have the magnetic thing on it. Um, Now I'm messing my setup, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna select webcam for you guys, and then I am going to, hold on, turn the camera, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks. Now, it looks a lot different because I also have a LUT on my, why does this look like this? Hold on, let me change the settings, y'all. Hold on. I feel like I need to update some settings in here. Let me see. Okay. I had the DJI LUT on. Let me select another LUT. You guys know I love me a good LUT, right? Let me see, desktop. This is the LUT that I am using. So I like to, so you see how that change, are you guys seeing the changes? I wonder if you are. But I could go in and kind of like play around with how I want it to look. And that's the cool thing, right? So I can go in, I can turn up my saturations. If you look, you'll see me like altering things, changing things. Hold on, let me just see if this, okay, there we go. I can bump the brightness up a bit. I think that's a bit of what was missing. I can change my temperature. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I could make things pop a little bit, you know, like, so, um, you see that? I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but that's me using the pocket inside of Ecamm as well. And so it won't look like my other camera, but now that I have the pocket connected, I could actually show you guys my other camera. Elle, what do you think? I'm gonna go back to my other camera, but what do you think, Elle? What do you think? What do you think? Hello, Jeansy. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here from Madrid, Spain. It's so good to have you. What time is it in Madrid? I would love to know. Um, let me tell you, the comments in the shorts section, like what you people are crazy. Okay, let me see. I actually have to sift through to find my people, which is wild. Um, the, the comments. Oh my God. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. It looks uh yeah, Elle. So Elle said she sees the changes. Awesome. Still very sharp. Yes, the Osmo, you guys know I use the Osmo. Miss J Sos, keep us updated. She's gonna try her first Ecamm stream. I'm so excited for you. That is gonna be absolutely amazing. Please keep us updated too. I wanna know. DM me and tell me all the things. I wanna know. I feel like it'll be so good. Yes, Elle, you know I love this camera. I love this camera. Hey, she built success. Claudia, how are you? Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. Okay. So you guys are asking a lot about my camera that I am using right now. So I'll switch around my Osmo to show you guys. Y'all see that? Okay. Okay, so this is the oh, hold on, y'all. This is the camera that I'm using right now. It is the Sony a6100. Very simple. I have a very simple, and then, like I said, the 11mm lens right here. Hold on, let me make sure that it's fitting into the frame on Instagram. You know, it gets a little messy when we're doing things like this. I have you guys on a monitor, but I feel like I can't show it to you very well. I have a class coming up about this setup. Pretty simple, pretty simple. So, yes, it's like a really simple setup. I am in love with it, and I love it most because I can get up close and personal with you guys, and the quality is still very good. Let me see. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so kind on the stream. It started off a little rough, but um, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all are wild. Um, okay. Yeah, I am just here. I wanted to share this with you guys. I feel like I've been on here for a while and it was so fun having you guys here. If you have any questions, let me know. I also share that I am doing a free live 3-day workshop if you're looking to launch a live show. That's why I'm doing so much testing lately. I am looking to see what I want to use for my live show because I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to bring it into fruition. And so I want to make sure that my systems are great, working perfectly, well oiled. I don't want any hiccups, anything that I, have to overthink and overwhelm myself with. And so making sure that I'm taking you guys through the process is going to be so good as well. Thank you, Pod. I appreciate you for being here. Welcome to this side of the internet. Are you on the shorts feed or on the long on YouTube feed? If you're on the shorts feed, let me know. I want to know where you guys are tuning in from. Just before I leave, okay, Miss J So's said I had the middle license with Ecamm and I understood what I would get with it. I can also do 2 camera on YouTube with the license I have, which was the main thing I wanted it for. Exactly. Yeah, and then too, like because I'm a business owner, I'm thinking about like customers, like remember, like the people who are using it for Zoom are probably more like corporate people who are using the tool. So obviously that's a different price. It could be coaches and consultants as well. As I'm thinking about like maybe that's a different audience for them, kind of thinking about that. But that's my thoughts. Like, uh, well, thank you. You guys are so kind because that's what we're really testing today, right? We're testing the quality, what we like, what we don't like, all the things. You guys are so kind right now. Um, y'all, I'm about to get off. This has been such a joy. It's been an hour. I feel like I've been on here for a while. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching and coming through. What did you learn? Let's wrap up the show because I want to share with you guys what I learned and what I will be doing differently the next time I use it. P.S. I will have, I have a full video of my setup on YouTube right now, Pod to Pod, because I'm seeing that you're asking that. So I have a full video. You get a full walkthrough of the room I'm in. You get a full walkthrough of the cameras that I'm using and all of that. It's on YouTube. I think I published it like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So if you get onto that, you'll see. When I say everything, I shared everything. Yeah. So I am loving this dual mode. It is so good. I can see, I knew it would be amazing and it is, right? So I'm going to create a video on YouTube, a more in-depth detailed video about how to do it, things you need to pay attention to and all that jazz. But I want this live to be valuable. So P.S. if you're on the live and you haven't liked it yet, please do. I would appreciate it so much if you got a laugh, if you got some value, if you got just anything from this. Please give me a like because that helps push us up in the algorithm. Here's one of the things that I'm thinking about as I am building out my show. When it comes to the comments, I feel like we worked out where I want my comments to be. Right? So I like that. Like, I love that I'm seeing it in one place. Thank you, Miss J. So's. Like, I love Ecamm Live. And I'm also close to everything, which is a major factor for me with this setup. I want to be close. I want to be able to type. I want to be able to switch cameras, everything just so easily. And so that's why I have this setup that I have because it allows me to be closer to you guys. Now, this is the thing. I can see where I want my comments to be. I can see where I want to place them. And so now I'm thinking about like when I start building out like how I'm going to screen share, excuse me, I would have to take into account like where that is going to be, right? Like where are my comments going to be? How is the screen share going to look? And so I didn't think about that before, but working through it with you guys was so helpful because I was able to see what it would look like on Instagram and what it looks like on the shorts feed. And I forgot the comments, of course, are taking up half the screen. So that would mean I need to pay attention to how I'm going to build it. And so obviously the beautiful thing about Ecamm is I can build a full scene. I can be switching cameras. You guys know I love using my foot pedal. So when I use my foot pedal, I can switch from one scene to another or one camera to another very easily. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is one of the things that I love so much. P.S. I have a full course on Ecamm. If it's something that you're interested in, send me a DM on Instagram and I will give it to you. I documented last year every single thing, how I use Ecamm, my workflows, all of the things. I do have a course on Ecamm itself. But yeah, so that is one thing that I'm going to take into consideration when I'm building out for how I want this show to go. And I think that's going to be such an amazing thing that I did not think about before, right? So I want you guys to think about that. Let me see if I see any comments that I feel like could be on my screen right now before I leave. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this show as well. I would love, love, love to know. I have so much I want to share with you guys. And so it's so good to be able to pop in. Today on the show that I could see is, listen, sir, you deserve a trophy for being here today, okay? Why are you still streaming and no one likes you and I'm not liking? You deserve a crown for being here today, okay? Like yes, sir, you do, you definitely do, because you still here. Okay, so Leela said, hey Zaylee, I'm gonna message you in your DMs, want to share something I learned. Okay, great, would love that, Leela. Thank you so much, can't wait to talk to you. Everyone thinks I'm AI whenever I show up on this camera though, but I don't know. Okay, let me see. But yeah, y'all, I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of you, even if you think I'm AI or not. I appreciate you for watching, and I will chat with you guys soon. Take care. Bye, y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your amazing, blessed day. Talk to you later.